On the Winchesters Season 1 Episode 2, the young hunters follow a lead about Samuel to Topeka. The crew discovers a warehouse containing several dead zombies. Of course, not all of them were taken out, so when Latika realizes the box is no longer working, they must kill a few themselves. Worse, the Acrida's files are nowhere to be found. Mary discovers an article on a body and believes it is a clue left by Samuel for her. She takes command, demanding that they investigate the disappearance of a college student named Barry while Ada returns to repair the broken box. Millie is upset when John shows up at the garage covered in blood, because he hasn't told her where he has been for over a week. He is irritated by her concern and believes she is attempting to prevent him from pursuing this new activity that he enjoys. They have a spat at the garage over Mary's broken car. John tells Millie that he's going to fix a friend's car, jumps in the van, and the crew races to Topeka. That is, of course, before everyone overhears Millie telling John that when the phone finally did ring, it was Betty on the other end. A tidbit of information that piques the interest of Carlos, Latika, and Mary. Understanding Millie's concern, Ada stops by the shop with the address of the motel where he and the crew are staying. She calls it Peace of Mind before asking Millie if she can have a sprig of the vine growing on the garage. Millie agrees that Henry planted it, though she has no idea why. Ada tells her it's jasmine, a protective plant. Christine McVie and Mick Fleetwood, Barry's college friends, pose questions to Mary and John. The father informs them that they had a fight, and Barry fled to join a commune, where Mia witnessed him being abducted by some kind of monster. When Mary returns to the hotel room, she catches everyone up, and Carlos is overjoyed at the prospect of going undercover into the commune. As they prepare to enter the commune, he performs a fantastic rendition of Aquarius, which Latika joins in on. Mary retakes command of the commune and orders Carlos and Latika to find Mia, the girl who was with Barry before he vanished, while she and John question the leader. Mia claims it was probably just the drugs, but she swears Barry mentioned seeing his father before he vanished. Clyde claims he fled to California after seeing something creepy. As he welcomes Mary and John to the community, Clyde tells them the same story. Mary notices the symbol on his necklace and discovers it represents transformation. Mary suspects he is a shapeshifter, but they must determine which kind. Clyde and another member are walking through the woods when Clyde spots Sister Bernadette, the person from his orphanage from whom he wishes to be free. Of course, the girl notices something strange and screams as it takes Clyde. She leads them to a location where a green substance is all over a nearby tree and a massive ring of flowers and vines surrounds the location where Clyde was taken. Mary is certain they are dealing with a mimic, but Latika notices that the substance is sap, not blood. Mary isn't having it and confronts Carlos about not having any copper weapons, which are the only thing that can kill a mimic. When John suggests that the motel has copper pipes that they could use, Mary takes command once more and orders John to drive back and retrieve the pipes. While John is away, Carlos confronts Mary about her attempt to take charge in the manner of Samuel. He never listens to Mary and wonders how she feels about it. He encourages her to become a better leader and to stop elevating Samuel. When Latika and Mary disagree about the identity of the monster they are hunting, Lotta picks up a flower and asks Ada for help identifying it. It's a rare Colombian flower that, along with the green sap, point her in the right direction. They are on the prowl. Latunda, a real woman who was a controlling mother who trapped her children in the woods. They attempted to flee by hobbling her, but she caught them and used their remains to feed her flower garden, which were imbued with dark magic and crave blood. She was transformed into a monster so that the flowers would always be fed, and now she punishes disobedient children by slowly and painfully feeding on them over months. Both Barry and Clyde mentioned confronting the person who had hurt them, which painted them as targets for Latunda. She marked them for death after hearing their disobedience and lured them in by posing as their loved one. Of course, when John mentioned his fight with Millie, Latunda immediately marks him as her next target. When John hears a knock at the door, he breaks apart the pipes at the motel. He opens it to reveal Millie. Rather than questioning her stern expression, he launches into a defensive speech in which he begs her to trust him. When she inquires about Mary and Samuel, John realizes this isn't Millie, but the monster they're after. The copper pipe is useless, so Latunda transports him to her lair. Mary is forced to apologize to Carlos and Latika for being pushy with them because she was so certain they'd find Samuel. Fortunately, the crew locates her lair and arrives to find John breaking free to save Barry and Clyde. Only Latunda's powerful magic can kill her, so Mary instructs John to go for her leg. It snaps off, and Mary uses it to stab her through the heart. Ada returns to the Men of Letters bunker and discovers a secret apothecary hidden behind a bookshelf. She creates a potion to aid her in accessing her subconscious memories of the demon who possessed her. She can do automatic writing of everything she remembers about it in the hopes of being able to fix the box. When the team arrives, she shows them the apothecary and informs them that the demon who possessed her has died. However, the demon that attacked them is still alive, and if they can find it, they may be able to learn more about the box, the Acrida, and Samuel. The episode concludes with the crew eating pizza together, Millie closing up the box of Henry's belongings, and a mysterious figure out in the woods. It locates the murder site of Latunda and captures her essence in a bottle. As the camera pans out above the woods, we see the figure walking, followed by dozens upon dozens of many-legged monsters.